Hi home barista, with me again Stephanus. This time I want to talk about LELIT Elizabeth PL92T. Now you press your minus and plus button together, then you turn on your machine. Now here we are, KPC 2.0 KLC. I know for some of you wondering, what on earth are these? Is it really, do we really have to fiddle with this? Some of you probably gonna find this, a few not. Now there are two things that is the most simple thing that I think that you should know, despite of your not interest. This is it, program 2, 3, 4, 6. Now from the factory it will be in program 6. Program 6 means 6 seconds. Is when you want to flush, when you want to rinse, you press button 1 and 2 coffee at the same time. It will help you to rinse for 6 seconds. 4, 5, 6. You will stop. So basically that is 6 seconds. Now I can go back to the menu, press minus and plus button together, turn it on, hold it. I can go back to the program, and I think 6 seconds is just too long, wasting a lot of water. So I'm gonna bring it to 3 seconds. Now let's give it a try. We turn it off and turn it on again. Okay, let's press it and count. 1, 2, 3, stop. So I made it 3 seconds. So if you own an Elizabeth, you want to do that in your machine so that you know that you can change. Now let me have a look. This is the real temperature, 88, 89, climbing up really damn fast. Now in Elizabeth, you have the option to show the real temperature instead, the one that is fluctuates up and down. The way is to go back to the settings. I'm going to show you. Just go ahead all the way, press minus until you find TR. Here it is. From the factory, it will be 0. Having this LCC, you can change into 1 if you want to show the real temperature that fluctuates up and down. By the way, I have just changed my pump with the silent pump. I gotta tell you, they look exactly the same, but they don't sound the same. So if you happen to own the old version of LELIT Elizabeth without the silent pump, go ahead and upgrade. It's worth the money for me. Now let's go into another feature that I like, and I think it's quite handy for a new home barista. Now you can press button 1 and hot water, just a difference of split of a second. Press 1 and quickly the hot water 1. It will go into a backflash mode, and it will keep on doing it over and over again until 10 times. I think it's a bit too much though. I'm not sure why LELIT having this program for 10 times, and I have rectified that we are unable to change this. However, after 3 or 5 times you think you want to stop, you can just press button number 1 and it will exit the mode. Now before I continue, before I forget, there is a new setting that advised by LELIT. Is in this KPC, they want us to change it into 0.2. Don't ask me why, I have no idea myself. but that is as advised by LELIT. Now in KLC, they want you to change to 0.07. In this setting KDC, LELIT advised us to change into 10. Yep, you got it, 10. You just have to write it down, remember it, and change it. There's a lot of explanation behind this, and it's probably much easier if you have, I don't know, engineering background, if you understand how boilers reacts, how the water heater reacts, and so on. Well, me, I don't know, to be honest with you. Now I'm going to change back TR0 to TR1. That means I want this LCC to show the real temperature instead of my desired temperature. So I know when it already reaches my desired temperature exactly, without having to press the plus button to sneak peek and to see. I can straight away see as it fluctuates up and down. Now as you can see, now my desired is 93, but this is actually 90. Now if I press longer, that is the steam. So I want this to be 93 as desired, and it's climbing up slowly. 91. Okay, let's say I want to change into 94 instead. Now is at 92. 92 going up to 93. So in LELIT Elizabeth, there is no guessing game. Now it's 94. Excellent. That's what I want, and I know it's ready to brew coffee. So a lot of people asking me whether it's true or not that Elizabeth is losing its temperature and it's unable to do back-to-back shot. So in this opportunity, I want to show you an experiment that I've done at 30 seconds brewing, and as we can see, the 30 seconds showing for at least, I think, 8 seconds, and now it's showing okay, but actually it's not that ready. Now as we can see, the temperature is climbing up really fast. 91, it says okay because I guess it's anticipating 94 very soon. So as you can fill in your portafilter and you can go for another shot. Let me fast forward again up to about 30 seconds. This will last for 8 seconds, remember? The time is there for 8 seconds. Remember, during this time, normally what we do is we kind of doing some latte art, and we start to clean up the portafilter, and then we grind some more beans, and then we do some leveling, then we do temping, and finally we ready for our next shot. So as I'm talking, as we are seeing the seconds are ticking, we are just right there. It takes about less than 1 minute, about 51 seconds. This machine is ready for the next shot again. Now I want to talk about Preinfusion. Now as we know, this machine is capable of Preinfusion. However, you probably don't realize that your steam boiler temperature determines the pressure during Preinfusion. The higher your temperature is, the higher the Preinfusion pressure will be. Let's give it a try. Now it's 145 degrees. I want to press button 2. There you go. You can see right there 3.1 soft pre-infusion that we just did. Now I wanna change the temperature of the boiler, the steam boiler or service boiler. As you can see, it is now set to 130 degrees. I want to release some steam, bring the temperature from 145 to 130. There got to be some excess pressure. By releasing it, I will lose the temperature much faster. Let me have a peek. There you go. Now it's 9,134. That was super fast. Our aim is 130 to make this experiment works. Release some more steam. 192, 131. I think that's good enough. Let's just try to brew and see what's the soft pressure now. There you go. That's about 1.2 only. So here is my next tip. For this piece, most of us would like to place it this way. Well, you can't move it left and right. Well, I prefer to put it this side so I can slide it to the side. If you own Marax or Bianca, you will notice that at the front there is no enough space for your steam one to perch. So this is the best way. You can slide to the side and you can perch your steam one and you're good to go. So that is all I know about Elizabeth. Some of you who already own Elizabeth, please write your comment below. What are the other great features that I haven't covered here? If you are still considering between LELIT Elizabeth and other dual boiler vibration pump, then I hope you can decide much easier now that Elizabeth is certainly the winner. So finally, thank you for those who had subscribed and support this channel. If this is your first time in my channel, do not hesitate to subscribe. I will try my very best to update you about LELIT product and other things surrounding coffee world. A little intermezzo from Journal of Biomolecular Structure and Dynamic. Quote, this study suggests the reposing of these drugs with a special focus on linactipin and caffeine. Can you believe that? Caffeine for COVID-19 treatment after a suitable validation and clinical trials. To our knowledge, this study demonstrates for the first time very inexpensive drugs as 3CL Pro inhibitors. So there you go, one great fact that if you are thinking of jumping into taking this as your hobby, coffee, and open up a whole new world, then why not? Save your life, makes you happy, and voila, you're a home barista. Once again, Stefan is here. I hope you enjoy your day. Continue to drink your coffee 2 times a day, 3 times a day, 4 times a day. It's up to you. As long as you are happy and you spend most of your days at home and stay safe. Ciao!